I believe that God wants us to influence history. I think that we need to be dreaming big. And I think that sometimes when we're dreaming in this little Weaverville box and we're reading the Bible, we're reading Weaverville right into it. When God says, I want you to disciple nations, we're like, yeah, we need to take care of ethnic groups. I mean, we're reducing the book down to our environment. We're reading into it things God didn't say. Or maybe we're reducing it down to something we can actually believe. But it says, in hope against hope, Abraham believed, and thus he became a father to nations. And I just really want us to just begin to get out of the Weaverville box and begin to dream. Well, I don't know how I would disciple a nation. Hey, you're talking to a guy who wouldn't get on a plane 10 years ago. But I believe that if you're dreaming of something that you can do by yourself, that you're dreaming too small. I've been meeting with some leaders of countries and some leaders of business that it hasn't been this huge thing. But I always walk into these meetings wondering, what do I have? You can probably understand what I mean. I don't have anything educationally that I can give to these people. So what do I have? And I'm thinking, well, I have prophetic words. I could give these prophetic words. I'm getting these words. And the last few times that I've been in the presence of powerful people that are leading a country or a city or whatever, I have felt this overwhelming sense that what I have to bring more than anything else is fatherhood. I think that nations are fatherless and they're looking for fathers and mothers. And when I say father, I'm not talking about the gender father. I'm talking about leadership. They're looking for family. They're looking for somebody who cares about them, not because they're powerful, not because they're significant, not because they're wealthy, but because they're people. And I've found that, this is going to shock you, that everybody in the world actually has needs, don't matter how much money and power you have. And when you get below the surface of power and money, there's actually normal people underneath that surface who have the same challenges and struggles that you have, and oftentimes they feel very isolated from the ability to actually process with anybody, because people walk out of their process meetings with them and they go tell somebody, which is not a very good plan. And I feel like this is a mandate that's on our movement. I feel like the Lord wants us to begin to move into this fathering, influencing, transforming culture, seeing the kingdom come, discipling nations.